Joining us now, our good friend Jeff Judkins.
What's up, Jeff?
Who was
What's up, guys?
up from the meeting where they officially announced all this stuff.
Yeah, it's all preseason. It's all what you think, not really what you do. So
Okay.
it's fine.
Okay,
That's the premise of our show, Jeff. Just, like you got a dog on our mantra like that. Who did you vote for first in the league?
I voted for Gonzaga.
Yeah.
You know, it was close out of them in St. Mary's. St. Mary's has everybody returning from their team, but they're missing a couple of good seniors that hurt us. I'm glad they graduated. But Gonzaga won the league last year, and they've got like Stockton and Barta back, and that's the main reason probably why they got first place.
Yeah, I can think of one player that from St. Mary's that's not back. Devin Gallant, a good shooter. She was from Oregon, so it'll be an interesting race. It always is. We just asked Cassie Broadhead how she feels about the preseason polls.
Cassie who?
Sorry, Cassie
DeVageray.
Wow!
I can kick.
Hey.
I can say that name better than any.
Yeah.
I'm not blowing that name. And Cass, they butchered it in the thing. So hey,
Downstairs they did.
I'm the only one that can say it right.
DeVageray.
Not a baby.
Sorry, the artist formerly known as Cassie Broadhead.
That's what we're gonna say if we can't remember how to say it.
DeVageray.
Yeah.
Okay, BYU picked to finish third. She said that it's fuel for the fire. Like, she likes to be picked lower, and even referenced BYU being picked to finish fourth when BYU went to the Sweet 16 a few years ago. So how do you feel about all that?
Well, it's looking at players that you've had in the past, and you had last year, and you think they're going to come in and develop. And I think one thing we've done, probably as good as anybody, is we take somebody and they start young and they don't get an opportunity to play a lot as a freshman because we have good players, and freshmen don't come in and beat everybody out. And then they gradually work their way, and then the light goes on, and they become really good players. And I think you can see it with the players I've had: Cassie, Morgan, Jen, Lexi was probably one that was top all the time. But I mean, those are players that we developed, that they worked hard, they got in the system, they got better. And I think that's what we try to do. So it doesn't bother me because I've got a lot of great young kids that didn't get an opportunity last year and are going to have opportunities this year.
Do you have a player like that on your team that you've seen, okay, maybe they could be that next player, the next Cassie DeVageray?
Yeah, I think there's 3 or 4 that I think that with development, in 2 years or maybe next year could really do it. I mean, this is probably the best freshman class I've had in a long time.
Why is that?
Well, they're all good players, number one. Number two is they're smart. They work hard. A lot of them have a good feel of understanding what they need to do. And, they're all different. Like we have Sarah and Mal, who are 6'7", 6'5". Both of them have surprised me how they've played so well so far. Paisley to me, is another Cassie, the way she plays. She's very similar. Maria is a great point guard, got a really good head on her shoulders. And Ashley is solid, really a good defender, and can play both 1 and 2. And then Abby Mangum has come in and surprised a lot of people.
This is Tanner's younger sister.
Yeah, she's walked on. She had opportunities to go elsewhere and just felt like she wanted to be here, and I think she's done a really nice job. So yeah, it's a good freshman group. I think a lot of them kind of proved last night in the blue-white game. They came out and played very well.
Well, and then your transfer, Malia Nawahine, speaking of playing well in the blue-white game, 22 points last night. I've heard about her for quite a while now from you and Dan Nielsen. What dynamic does she bring to this year's team, teaming up with Cassie?
Well, first of all, her and Cassie have kind of like clicked. Like they kind of are thinking the same things. I think part of it is their experience. Part of it that Malia, she played for a really good high school coach, and so a lot of the stuff that she learned from her is kind of what we're doing. And she just has come in and just really given us a good opportunity to be a lot better. She's a great defender. She shoots the ball well. Last night was, unbelievable how well she shot the 3. I hope she continues doing that. That'll make us. But the biggest thing is her experience of really knowing what you need to do and how you need to do it. And so it's been a real blessing for us to be able to have her come in and just fit into what we're trying to do. See, they didn't have her down, and that's great. You know, nobody knows about her, and we're just happy for that.
There's a new head coach at Pepperdine. It's Delisha Milton-Jones, two-time Olympian, most games played ever in the WNBA. We'll talk to her coming up.
Gold medalist.
Do you have twice? Do you have competition for best jump shot among the coaches in the league now?
Maybe she will give me some competition.
Have you been hoping for some competition?
I would hope for some, yes.
Can anyone come close to you? Do you think there's another coach in the league that can shoot as well as you right now?
No. I don't think so. Maybe they think they can, but I don't.
I love the swag. I love the swagger that you have about this.
No.
I mean,
Let's go down right now on this court.
The only one could give me a battle would be my own players.
Who would on your team?
Cassie would give me a battle. She's a great shooter.
What about Kathy? Would she give you a battle?
Yeah, Kathy would too. I love it.
We can't give him a hard time anymore after the
DeVasher
rate.
He throws a Hail Mary and gets it.
Everybody thought I was going to butcher that too. That's the nice thing.
Are you so proud of that?
I'm really proud. I'm almost as proud as that as I am my jump shot.
You are undefeated right now in name pronunciation. That's a good start.
Got some good stock right now. Yeah. I'm buying the Jeff Judkins stock right now. Let's talk about the size that you bring in. You mentioned 6'7" Sarah Hampson.
Younger sister of Jennifer.
Yeah.
Yes. Mally Valgardson, 6'5", and then you have Michaela Hanks. Chalet Salmon is a player that brings some size at 6'3". Like there was clearly
we have Haley Bodner, 6'4".
There's clearly an emphasis to get size back at BYU.
Yeah, we've tried for a number of years. Sometimes you luck out and you get somebody that's that ends up working out for you. But this is probably the best, probably the most size I've had in a long, long time. And then I think our guard line, I've never been as deep at the guard line as I am right now. Everybody, is coming in and out, but you never know. Young kids and don't understand certain things, and it just takes time. But I do have some good veterans that are going to play quality minutes, and then the freshmen will come behind them and hopefully, get more and more confidence and be able to understand things. But I'm excited. It's hard, when you lose the players that I lost last year, McKenzie and Kalani, it's tough. It's tough, and Fuller, it's tough to replace those. But I've got another 5-year player in Malia, and I got Chalet's. Chalet's made a big improvement. I think people are going to be shocked and see how she's improved so much.
The schedule's yet again tough. You play at Washington. You have Georgia at home. You have Utah at home. At Cal. There's some good games on there. What do you hope to accomplish in the non-conference before you return to this venue in March?
Well, we'd really like to win all those games. That would really help us. But if we can beat some of the, like last year we lost 2 games that we probably should have won. We were right there. I think we can go 10-2 or 10-1 and 9-2, something like that. I think we'd be real happy with what our schedule.
That's it, just 9-2.
Just 9-2.
Well, I mean that's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah, you're aiming for 11-0.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'd like to be 11-0, but we scheduled a hard schedule, and so does Gonzaga, so does St. Mary's. The 3 of us try to schedule hard and try to play good teams. People don't want to play us all the time, but we've been able to work it out and do it. So we're kind of excited.
Now, what I'm noticing is with this schedule, more home games than I've seen in the recent past. And I know that was a big concern for you the previous few years. It was a great schedule, but a lot of away tournaments, not really on your home floor.
Correct. And so we kind of had to go out there first and kind of do some things first to be able to get them, to come back. And, like, we play Cal at Cal, so next year we'll have that game. Of course, Utah just worked out this year that they're here. But, other people don't realize those teams are great. But Utah State's a very good team. Colorado State won their league. They're good. Northern Colorado went to the tournament. We don't have a real, we got 5 easy teams. We don't, Utah Valley will be better this year. They've got everybody coming back. We're playing Southern Utah, the opener, with my assistant coach that was with me, Chris Betcher. He's got a good team. And So we're kind of excited. We're excited about our schedule because, like you just said, Spencer, we're home a little bit more.
Yeah.
It'll be nice, and hopefully we can build up a good fan base, and so we can do well in our conference.
The real question is, when is Kids Day? What game is that?
Well, we're talking about two times this year
Kids
doing
Day.
it.
Twice.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, we're definitely doing it. The Utah Valley game.
Okay, that's
Okay.
on November 21st.
Yeah, and then I just talked to Paul Thomas and said, hey, we're really thinking about doing the St. Mary's game, which was, I think he said it was January or February. I can't remember. At our Thursday night.
January 25th.
Yeah, so we would try to do it that afternoon. I asked him if he would be all right doing it, and he said, yeah, it's good for our conference. So
I love the energy. My eardrums do not love it.
I was going to say, you need to warn him of how amazing it's going to be.
Well, he had to do it last year with LMU, which we're going to do this year. We're playing in the kids' game at LMU, and he goes, it was pretty loud. And I said, you don't understand. We're going to have 5,000-6,000 kids, and they were. I've been in a lot of loud arenas,
yes.
And I don't know what it is. But the tone of those voices is louder. It's louder.
It's like a certain decibel. Like I understand.
Piercing.
I understand what a dog whistle is like in that moment.
That is true. That's a good explanation of it. That's what and it was. I mean, I was going, man, that's loud. And so
you're in a timeout at home, and you're trying to draw something up in a crucial moment, and the SpongeBob theme is playing, and you can't hear yourself.
I know.
Justin Bieber comes on, and people go absolutely bonkers.
I know. It's worse during timeouts. So no,
just get out there.
So that's what we're trying to do. So we hope we can do that. And of course, we play Gonzaga on a Saturday, so hopefully we'll get a good crowd. And I mean, the scoreboard is awesome. Everything we've got now at BYU. One of my ex-players now is coaching with me, Kim Parker, and she goes, this arena is so much different than when I played with the new bleach chairs and scoreboard and everything. And so we're excited for a really fun season.
Yeah, I called quite a few of formerly Kim BYUSN, now Kim Parker, who's coming up from Southern Utah, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So she's up now. From her perspective, how does she feel that the annex and you, for that matter, how do you feel like that now that that's integrated, it has made an impact on your program?
Because last week we'd have been in an old little gym, running around, worried about somebody's going to slip and fall and get hurt. And this last week for homecoming, it was awesome. I mean, intensity, could get things done. I couldn't ask for a coach to have anything better than that. And my players have taken advantage of it. One of my goals is to tell them to shoot every day, and they've made a really effort. And I think it proved in our game the other night. They shot the ball really well, and so hopefully people won't realize how nice that is to have, and we're excited.
Do you ever get shots up in the annex yourself? You ever go and you're just like, I just need to shoot right now?
I kind of get a few of my shots, but not as much as I used to. I used to like to go shoot.
Do you want to rebound for us?
Kind of what we did this year. This was kind of a new thing that I wanted to do. I told my players I want them to shoot, 20 foul shots or 25 foul shots every day. And then in 2 weeks, we'll add up how many you make, and the winner will receive something.
Yes.
Maybe not let them run lines or something.
Yeah.
I can't give them a gift because of violation. So
the gift is not running lines. Like, that's a gift.
That's a great gift.
That's
but
a
this
compliance gift.
This is the ticker, is a coach is going to shoot also. And if you lose and get below the coach's score, then you owe me major.
Who's the coach? You?
No, last week it was Kim and Ray, and they only 3 players beat them. So so
Ray still got it.
Ray still got it. No, Kim still has it. She made 95 out of 100. So
Whoa! Wow!
I know.
She's a sharpshooter.
She can still shoot it. So, but yeah, we're trying to do that a little bit. So maybe you guys, I'll have you guys come a week. And you challenge them.
Here's what we need. I need to be able to get in there with my thumbprint.
We need the thumbprint to get in the building.
Okay, all right. I'll work on that. I'll work on it.
And the shooting shirt.
That would be your greatest.
Okay,
That's all we need.
And a shooting shirt. And a basketball. And what else? Shoes, too, to match. Is that right?
No. Just those 2 things.
Okay.
We don't ask for much.
No, I love that.
We just always give.
But the other day, somebody asked me for an autographed picture of you guys. And I said, I've got one in my office.
Is it
but,
still up?
Yeah, but I can't give it up until I get another one.
On your desk. Your family.
I love it.
The housewarming gift for your
I look
office.
at you guys every day.
I poked my head into Dave Rose's office the other day. It's not in there.
It's in my office,
It is not in there, but it's in yours.
We know.
I
We
know.
know. Yeah. Band of brothers with Jeff.
I love it. I love it.
Coach, great to talk to you, man.
Yeah.
Good to see you in Vegas in October.
Yeah, this is nice. I think to kind of get the thing going, and we're excited for a really fun season, and we hope a lot of people come out and support us. We have a very good home court advantage, but we'd even have more if more people came and cheered us on.
All right, my friend. Take your prescribed BYU Sports Nation karma. Do so. Do what you will with it.
Go and lose no more.
Lose no more. I hear it.
You can implement it where you want it right now because this is the preseason. But always great talking to you, man.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Jetty.
Fun.
You got it. The head basketball coach at BYU for the women's side, Jeff Judkins. Always bringing it. Devagere.
Crushed it, man. That's a deep three right there, man.